What up, homies? Welcome to episode 9 of our Disco Elysium playthrough. We spent the last 2 episodes talking to petty racists, probably company-hired undercover strikebreakers, and racial supremacists. So I think we could use a little palate cleanser and kick off today by talking to an actual mailbox, a kid working in front of a bookstore, and her mom, who owns the place. We are not exactly switching the overarching themes and topics here, since most of everything still revolves around socioeconomic realities and a capitalism endgame situation, but at least we are talking to the actual working people, and working inanimate objects, who represent the realities of the class struggle and not the culture war identity pseudo-politics these last dudes represented. So there's that. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy! What up, homies? Welcome back to another recording session of Disco Elysium, the Final Empire. We have got our ideas going here. We finished Lonesome Long Way Home last time, right? A rigorous self-critique is about halfway done. And we just started the communist one, Masovian Socioeconomics. So that stuff's still going. We got a bunch of skills already upgraded. I just realized that visual calculus is down to 2. It's, this communism research thought, whatever, gives -2. So that's not exactly good, but it is what it is. We still need the endurance. This is the next big goal, to get one endurance level up. So we can try that check again to pick up that dead body from the wall, from the tree, because I think this is what holds us back the most. We are at only 10 out of 100 XP though, so that I don't think it will take much time. We just have to find some things to do, and I think one of the next things that we're going to do is explore the west side of this city and see what kind of people we can find there and talk to there. I also want to have a look into my journal that we got and analyze one of those older cases, because get going there. It said that it takes like a half hour in-game time. I didn't want to waste all that time, but I fear that there's a possibility that we might never do that because, oh no, we don't have, we'd be like, oh, we don't have 30 minutes now, let's do it later, and in the end we'd never do it, because there's probably important stuff in here, probably also stuff that we can learn from in there. That's the goal for today. Find out more about the city, find more things. But the first thing that we're going to do is take care of this here. Explore the Whirling Secret Passage. No, wait, that's not what we're doing. wait, where is it? Here, find out who is in the Union box. God has told you that some unruly Union men gather in the mass hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today? Oh, not there today. We'll see. Because I also remember that he said that they'll usually are there at past 4 o'clock p.m., which is now. So let's go there. Maybe they actually aren't there today. If they aren't, whatever. We're just gonna go down here to the left and check out what's behind there and explore more of the town. If they are here, we can talk to them. Okay, the door seems closed, so it's probably no one in here, huh? Can't even click that thing anymore. No, nowhere. No one there. Then we're gonna leave and go to the left. Found out more stuff. I assume there's gonna be the pawn shop somewhere down here, where we apparently, I guess, pawned off our at least our gun. Hopefully not our badge. What's this? Newsstand? Mailbox?
This Postler Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Graffito? A good mail delivery box? Bad box? Fuck you, mail delivery box. Kick it. Huh. Things are clashing within me. I don't like getting mail. So my first instinct is to go, fuck you. But is it even... No, wait, that's not where you get mail. It's where you send mail off. Also, it's an inanimate object. Maybe we can talk to it. So good mail delivery box. Uh-huh. Nice delivery box. Talk to me, please.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore and best set mailbox. also.
Fucked by the Kun. I feel like Kuno can't write his own name. Eat shit pig. Saying G. That's a gang sign probably. Base set. Alright. I feel you. Mail collection box. Been there. Post. Laventura. Mail collection box. Been there. Oh, that's the name of that thing. Mail collection box. You should man the fuck up. What the hell is going on? I just started and we're already in weirdo territory again. Alright, do we go, I feel your mail collection box, been there, post Laventure, I can't pronounce that, mail collection box, been there, that seems even more heartfelt than this. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. No, we're gonna be empathetic with this mailbox. And calling it by its name, because that's even more personal.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankfully then. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Now I can kick it. We're not gonna kick it. I get one morale from that. Good shit. Nice mail collection box. The hell. Nice coat. Chick cop. Someone official. What's going on here? This book has a rose, a pestle, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Damn. Sexy literature. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Why is all that shit... Oh, yeah, that's always highlighted. Yeah. This book is about pate. Cooking books? This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. Crime, romance, biographies, and famous people. Damn, a bookstore for real? Why are these books out here? It's snowing. What the fuck? Oh shit, I didn't read that. My bad. You had time enough to read it. I was busy complaining. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Who this?
Hello, sir.
What up?
Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Cold? Cold. Hello, I'm the law. Hi. Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
I am. I don't have money, though. She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of a store is this anyway? Is it okay if I ask you some questions? Not really. What kind of a store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Board games, huh? Count me in.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Wait, failure? Wait, what? Okay, what? Which of those words did we not get? Bookstore? Books? Postcards? Board games? Crime? Romance? Biography? Famous people? Which word did we fail? Every word? What is a book? What is a postcard? What is a board game? Don't be ridiculous. I know all these things. I'm kind of tempted to do that. We haven't done fun things in a while, I feel, apart from petting that mailbox just now. What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Okay, what's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
I like how this kid is telling this. How old is this guy even? 50 plus? What a board game and what postcards are. Just the
She is
usual day.
unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Interesting, thanks. What is a book? We're gonna do every one of those now.
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
I wonder how she is gonna react when we tell her that we are a policeman. We just ask her what books are. What is your name? What is this crime business? Because the name of that store is crime. What is Roman? What is Romans? Who are these famous people? I mean, we're gonna go through all of them because I want to know them and because this writing is so incredibly cool. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, Her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl glazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay. And you're standing out here in the cold because... Okay, I guess I will. I mean, we're gonna ask her. I mean, she's obviously here to... not lure people in, but you know what I want to say.
I'm signalling that the store is open.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Unthinkable.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help you in some way? I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Question, am I asking her? Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Ugh. Pat her head. Oh my god. This was already condescending, and then he pat her head. Jesus. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Oh man, hopefully this is still here, because I want to ask her about if she's cold and give her something for that, hopefully. But that is kind of fun. Let's go for this first.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I have a raincoat. Can I give that to her? I mean, it's not, particularly warm, but, I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. I mean, we don't know if she is even remotely inclined for any type of socialism or communism ideology. She's just a kid. And on top of that, her mother runs her own business. So I don't know how happy she'd be about that. But we are committed. So let's go.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
She doesn't seem to understand what she said. Shouldn't you be at school or something? What is this crime? Shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Okay. Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school anyway? What? I feel school is more important. Knowledge is power, kids.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
True.
Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Kinda true, but also kinda lost in the grind. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Ooh. Count me the fuck in.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cool. Cursed? In what way? Good to hear that it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt, ass up, say nothing. I feel like the better option here is say nothing and let her come up with the word. Which is what we're gonna do.
Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Is he surveilling me? What is he noting down?
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
Did we ask about the third thing? I think we did, yeah? I was wondering if she only says postcards and board games because we didn't ask about the first thing. No, we asked about books, so never mind. What do you know about the other failed businesses? How does this curse manifest itself? Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse for now. We're just gonna go straight for the curse. How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself.
Be quiet, I'm talking to her.
It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations. Fine, I'll show you. But Kim...
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
The girl looks a bit back and forth between you two. What do you know about the other businesses? Other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Okay, enough about this curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Sure. Annette looks at your shaved, prickly chin. It distinctly contrasts with the oily mutton chops that surround it. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime, fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going. Crime, murder? What the fuck kind of word is that? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go for that, because these seem dumb.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. Huh? Well, what does a cop look like then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman? Or should stop being one? We have gone for that a bunch now. That's also pretty fun. If we do that, what does a cop look like? She's probably gonna tell us that we need a badge to prove it, which just adds on to that quest. Just gonna go, okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen is a real character. I thought they were making fun of me. She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like a guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important it's not your body that's important, your body. Sorry, it's not your body that's important in police work anyway, it's your point to your head. Wow, look at that guy, I'll never be as good as Mullen. I actually had other questions. Point to head.
Head? Yes.
Feel like she's treating me like I'm a 5-year-old.
No, it's your soul.
What the fuck?
Your blue soul.
Nah, my man, be quiet.
Not head, child. Heads.
What? Heads? Sure. Soul. That Mullen guy looks like a Hample man. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. That's dumb, because she apparently liked him. The way she talked about that, she probably likes reading these. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Alright.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Can't I just show her my ledger? There's something new here now. Composure. Why is it... What? A +1, afraid of the curse. What? Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. But why is that a motoric skill? Shouldn't that be... I mean, it's composure, but... Shouldn't that be like a brainiac skill? I mean, we're gonna go for that, definitely. There is no way around that. Do we do that first? I feel like we should go through these other options in here, because these 2 +1s came from talking to her, so maybe there's more to learn. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Oh, okay. Just that? That's romance? Rich lady? Okay. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
This seems more like class business, but sure. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? That's enough romance for me. I had other questions. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? I like that. Because it's got that sad romance type. I like that shit. Although I like what about when everyone is poor? But I don't think I'm going to hit this child with that. I think she's struggling enough. So let's go for that. That's also not especially cool. But, you know, broaden the horizon.
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Sure. Yeah? You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup? Oh my god. She has never mentioned her dad, so I feel like I'm opening up wounds with that, so maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
Oh fuck, maybe if I had done that, there would have been... Did we do that again? Maybe there would have been another possible +1 for the deduction thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way.
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. No, think about it. One way they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life. Phantom limb. I feel like in these situations we're kind of clashing with what looks fun and interesting, and you know, going through all these different dialogues and hitting our RPG character correctly. Because I mean, if we are an empathetic, charismatic guy, this seems a little bit harsh, but we're gonna go for it now. We here.
No, I don't know.
Alright. She looks at you with puzzlement. Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
Alright.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain? You clearly have issues you need to address.
The skill that no, that's not. Never mind. I thought this was the skill that lets me talk to my necktie and probably also pet that mailbox that was complaining about me having an idea for a book, but it's not. It's the morale skill, the base morale pool increase. We could go down different paths here for the books, so why not? Let's just go through all of them. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
But there's romance in everyday life, huh? Sometimes you have to write about real life things. Yeah, poor people are boring. Real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Yeah, and then you read that and you forget about all your own struggles and just continue on with your life instead of improving them. But, you know, it's a kid. That's enough romance for me. I have other questions.
About other books?
Sure. Is there something new now? No. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it? Right, I had a different question in mind. I like that. It's a little bit of a wake-up call question here.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Well, that's horrible. Fame sounds delicious. Delicious? Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Famous for vain people. I have better things to do. Those famous people sound like a bunch of dorks. Why dorks? Let's go for vain people.
Okay, sir.
She stamps her feet, waiting for what comes next. I mean, she doesn't like that we said that, but it is what it is. Okay, nothing improved here, so let's go for that composure challenge, 58%. Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. Come on.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. What? You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Yeah, first one.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay. You heard me. Hands up. Is that an it's okay you can show me, or it's okay you don't have to show me? We're gonna go for that, because this is... I don't like to be pushy here.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Why are you biting your nails? You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
She shoots you a suspicious glance. Yes, there were a few other hints. It's super simple for a detective such as myself. There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me. Let's go for the first one.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting onto you? Is she uptight? Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor and dismal working conditions. What? Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Ugh. So I guess it's the first one. I'm not sure about the word uptight. Does she seem uptight? I mean, she's not exactly like a happy young kid here, but she's also working right now. So I don't know. We're gonna go for that because child labor, dismal conditions. I don't know why rats. They have a bookstore. I mean, the word peachy that the mother uses to describe what the bookstore is like and how business is probably is just for her kid. It's probably not extremely good. But I mean, I don't think rats are eating her fingers. Recycling your body material is just disgusting. So first one, you're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town. Where is the empathy? I hope this entertained you. I mean, there's a little bit of empathy, I guess.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got to do rebellious streak. Keep that up.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Alright, you think so? Fine, do better to do something about me. That was a masterclass move. Whatever, kid, I don't need to prove myself to you. First one.
You're quite sober.
Oh damn, I am? That's a new one.
The lieutenant does not flinch. Comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? And I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad, and my head hurts. How do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands,
Cool.
swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Huh?
There's something you're missing.
Wait, what? But there isn't anything anymore in here. Oh, wait, there is. Oh, it's at 92%. Nice. Suggestion. Woo! What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? I'm asking myself, huh?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh, damn. Hang on. So you know me. We've met before? On second thought, maybe I shouldn't remember. Maybe there's a reason I forgot. No. Hang on. So you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Apologising
Like
to
now.
everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
I still don't have a shirt on. Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Cool. I doubt that. What do you mean better? I look like shit. Thanks, I'm trying. I'm gonna go for that.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes, question mark?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed.
Oh my god.
It certainly looks odd on a man.
Huh?
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Gurning. As long as I was... No, I'm not gonna go there.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now.
Oh yeah.
Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Boy, does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics? The girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Forget about this. First one.
Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why did you tell me you knew me to begin with? Thanks, I've learned something about myself today. Conclude, so that ends the conversation. I want to go further here.
I didn't know I had to do that.
Huh. I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore. Thanks, I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Cool. Okay, bye. See you around the net. Cool character. Alright, let's get into that store. Oh, damn. She is the one that looks uptight. Let's look around here first before we talk to her. Gift books and molten candy. Why is it molten?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Storekeep! Tell me about the Muscle Man books. Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
What the hell is that? Good God. How many are there? I wonder if we're going to go down this path for enough time. She's going to tell us, man, this is not a public library. Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Hyundai in hell. Man from Hyundai and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundai under the lake. Man from Hyundai, Hyundai burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundai Man, and so much more.
Pain threshold. Do any of the books call out to me? Pain threshold makes me worry again that we're going to take damage, but it just autosave, so it is what it is. I don't think we will. What would deal damage to us here? It's a 28% chance, so we probably will not succeed.
Nothing of interest.
All
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Cosmic background pain radiation. Damn, cool. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
So it's like blockbusters. Calm the masses. Sounds good. Which one should I start with? That doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in.
At last, someone sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say.
I don't. You just judged it by reading it, probably. Why would I have asked otherwise? Sure.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the Man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
All right, $9. I don't have that kind of cash, though. Cool. Thanks. What's up here? Ooh, second store. Old sports magazines tucked away in the corner. What's that? The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. What's on the centerpiece?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wirral. Look through the pile of Wirral-related items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
I wonder if the people that first came up with the idea and the concept of this game actually created these kind of games, and they never really took off or actually came out, and now they put them in here.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
What? Anything that really catches my eye? Maybe I'm not into all this binoculared stuff. Binoculared? I don't know. Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Okay.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Obviously. Okay, we could actually buy that. I wonder what that does. Is that items that I can put onto my body and they do something for me? Feels like they might be, because it really looks itemy. Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I bet Raubritter is Monopoly for this world. Because the title just screams at me that it might be, because it would be a cool, let's call it a simile. A rough translation from German would be like a robbing knight. Just, I think there's a word for that. Think of Settlers of Catan, the black guy that you put in the middle, something like that. Well, not in the middle, whenever you roll a 7, I think. Or 2 of the same, I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Cool, continue.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Wow, I have children, a family? Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant. I don't want to think about this. This probably hurts my morale. Going for anything here, but I don't want to think about this. But I feel like we should face our own situation more than we probably have done before. Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
I mean, yeah. Look at me. Who would want to have children with me? I don't feel as if I have any kids. Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those. I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family.
She fiddles with her pendant, thinking. Probably thinking how she can send me some stuff here, but she doesn't know. I only have $2 to my name.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
So a real life game. I see. So what about all these whirl things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
Could you be a little bit more vague, please?
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Ah, yeah.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
So that's like 1980s Satan panic in the US, right? Where D&D and magic and shit like that were claimed to have be connected to Satanism for some for some reason, because gotta find some people that are to blame for anything bad. Alright, we can't obviously afford anything here, so just leave. I want to go back there. That probably leads to the curse thingy, but I think we should talk to her first.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Okay. Before we go on, you seem to be well off. Can you give me some money? I feel like there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. Sure, no. A curious pendant you're wearing. Narrow your eyes mysteriously. So, are you the owner of the store? No, thanks. Let's mention her pendant.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Is that a religious anchor? It didn't feel or it didn't sound religious for now. She feels kind of like essential oil type person, and you gotta have the right amount of rocks and minerals laid out in the exact same order in your house, and everything will be fine. But she probably also is pretty desperate in these situations as a private shop owner, or the bookstore, no less. I mean, should I just ask her for money? I don't think so. That seems kind of weird. Why would she give me money? So, are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. Sure.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
We succeeded a suggestion roll, which was medium-high. I wonder if let's look through these answers first, because it feels like it doesn't work, just gets added on here because we succeeded. Maybe she would actually succeed in charming us by using that voice, and we wouldn't have any critical questions here. Let's see. What if I want to buy a book? ? The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Farewell now, book peddler. Okay, let's ask about her daughter first.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
We're not gonna snitch. I mean, she was, but even if she wasn't, we wouldn't snitch. Yes, of course. No, she was definitely slacking off. It doesn't matter. Now tell me something else. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
She probably doesn't have anything about us against us talking to her kid, because it's pretty much the job of this kid to talk to us and lure us in here. So yeah.
Great. On a scale of 1 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10, she's certainly very polite and helpful. 5, I felt some interest. 1, not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. I want to help the kid. 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Hello. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails. Yeah, go for the empathetic one. And then if we still have the option, we're going to go here.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Yeah, but not when you're 12 or whatever. What the hell? Anxiety is a part of life, she says, about her daughter standing outside in the cold, chewing her nails because it's stressful. Sure.
A part of hers too, clearly.
Yeah, but you don't pass that on to your kids. What the hell? I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
And I'm starting to hate her.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. I forget I said anything. Their hands off. This sounds like irony or sarcasm, so that would be the funnest option. But because we're going from what you're doing is wrong to, well, yeah, but maybe to the next logical thing would be, yeah, well, I guess you're right. It's fine. But this just seems over the top. But I want to be safe here. I want to help this kid. What you're doing is wrong. I mean, parents don't really, you know, like to hear that or even listen to that. And she obviously will not. Because she doesn't seem like she feels even remotely bad about that. So I don't think there's an inroad for us to actually get to her. But that also would mean that this would not make an inroad. Chew their hands off. She would just go, yeah, well, you're just blowing things out of proportion. So we're gonna go for the first one.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Cool.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
All of a sudden, she exhales sharply. Her shoulders slump down. Oh no, she mutters. Hold on. I need to... Just from the words, that is kind of fine. But the way she said, oh no, seemed kind of sarcastic. So, I mean, sure.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
So you are like your mother, emulating her. Just don't be like that. There she returns with a nod. She's back here now. Can you? No, you can't see her. There she is, reading. Is that her? So her hair seems weird, but it's probably her. Cool. There she returns a nod. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me. So he's still alive. He tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother's called a dull mind. Her husband probably also says that, so she is a victim too. All the stress. She stops, but her mouth keeps moving. Continue.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and to your mother. Oh, yeah. That's great. And just not compassionately? No. First one.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
She's lost in the sauce.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's father? Is she an only child? She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Alright, I had something else in mind. I hope this still stays an option, but I want to know if the husband is Annette's father. He probably isn't.
Yes.
Shit.
My husband
Oh,
is
wait.
a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Successful entrepreneur east of the river. Is he just slacking off with the money they earn in here? Just being drunk and shit all day? Seems weird. Wait, Grand Couronne, was that? And your husband's also involved with the bookstore? Grand Couronne?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
Okay.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
I feel like her husband told her that, because some shady guy told him that. And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment.
Oh my god.
Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Probably complaining when she doesn't make money.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
How temporary is it? You know, she's a kid. Being a kid is temporary as well.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
What? What the fuck kind of option is that?
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
It's not? I feel like it is. Whatever. Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Of course, yes. This economy. Why not? I mean... We're gonna go for why not, because this seems, again, economy? I mean, okay, he doesn't know, so... Is that a way to learn about this world? But why not would also be that, so I'm gonna go for why not.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry, I'm sure you do understand.
Chill, I don't understand. I'm not a father. Okay, no more options. Alright, I had something else in mind.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
What if I want to buy a book? What's she gonna tell me? You give me money, then you get a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get back there. The books await you.
What the hell? She fiddles her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. Is that some kind of magic shit she's wearing here? So what types of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
What the fuck?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
I mean, yeah, she doesn't care about learning. Do you even know what books you have for sale?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
Okay, what nice business model you have here. What are the buzzwords? I need well-written prose, literary stuff, cover. All right.
But you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Okay, tell me while I'm sitting here playing this game. Sure. Wait, shouldn't the storekeeper know about her wares? Where do you learn about the important things then?
The truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have to open and free your mind to understand.
She nods at you cryptically. Yeah, she is kind of lost. I want to go for that other option too.
Truth be told, not but you don't learn about the
Shouldn't the storekeeper know what about her
wares? I
wares?
provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
I provide a valuable service, but she doesn't even use the service herself. So how can she know that it's valuable? She doesn't even know what she does here.
The truth is available if you just know where to look.
I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Alright, let's go upstairs. Check out what's over there.